Hey there, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we are looking at something honestly pretty amazing. And look, I want to start by making you a promise right out of the gate. Absolutely zero tech experience is required for what we're about to cover today. We're going to be walking through the highlights of a fantastic 10-part tutorial series specifically designed for older adults. It's called Generative AI Safely and Effectively, a friendly guide for older adults. Now, the full guide covers all 10 chapters, stuff like making custom images, summarizing huge documents, and even helping out with your creative hobbies. But today, we're going to build a rock-solid foundation by walking through just the vital first 5 chapters. So get comfortable and let's explore this together.
Right off the bat, the guide clears up something super important. Generative AI is not science fiction, okay? It's not some robot coming for your house, and it's definitely not some impossibly complex software that you need a computer science degree to figure out. Actually, scratch that. It's more like a really smart, incredibly patient assistant. Seriously, if you can type a question into a computer or your smartphone, well, you already have every single skill you need to use this incredible new tool. It literally is exactly that straightforward. And you know, the insights we're unpacking today come from a really solid source. This guide was put together by Virtualization Options, LLC. They're a Colorado-based technology research, education, and advisory organization. Basically, they specialize in making complex technology completely understandable and accessible. And they've done just a brilliant job creating this comprehensive 10-part guide to help older adults navigate the whole world of AI safely and effectively. We're going to distill the absolute most vital lessons from their work right here.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. First, what actually is generative AI? Second, we'll meet your new AI assistants. Third, the art of the prompt. Fourth, getting the best possible answers. And finally, essential rules for staying safe with AI.
All right, Chapter 1. What is generative AI? And, well, why should you care?
You know, it's so easy to just ignore new technology, but this one is uniquely designed to make everyday tasks easier, way more fun, and less time-consuming. At its core, generative AI is just a computer program. But unlike those clunky old programs where you had to click specific buttons in a really specific order, this program can write letters for you, answer complex questions, create images from scratch, and even have full-blown conversations. Honestly, the best way to think about interacting with it is that it's exactly like texting a highly knowledgeable friend. You just talk to it. I absolutely love this quote from the guide, and it really hits the nail on the head for our explainer today. You don't need to be a tech expert to use AI. If you can type a question, you can use it. I really want you to let that sink in. The barrier to entry here is virtually zero. You don't have to install complicated software or read some massive heavy manual. It is ready for you exactly as you are.
Moving right along to Chapter 2, Meet Your AI Assistants, 3 friendly free tools.
So, who exactly are we talking to here? Well, the guide highlights 3 friendly tools that are completely free to start using right now. And you don't have to pick just one, but it definitely helps to know who the major players are, right? Millions of people are using these every single day. First up, there's ChatGPT, made by a company called OpenAI. It is just wonderful for writing and having long, helpful conversations. Next is Gemini, made by Google. And what's amazing about Gemini is that it's already built right into Google Search and Gmail. Honestly, you might actually be using it already without even realizing it. And finally, there's Microsoft Copilot. This one is built into Windows computers and programs like Word. Copilot is fantastic for summarizing documents or helping you draft an email.
Now, despite all the complicated-looking technology operating behind the scenes, here's the beautiful discovery from the guide. They all work the exact same way. You don't need to learn a whole new language for each one. Nope. You just type a question in plain, conversational English. It is truly that simple.
Now, what's really interesting about this next slide, Chapter 3, The Art of the Prompt, How to Ask the Right Questions.
This is where we shift from just knowing what AI is to actually knowing how to control it. You're going to hear the word prompt a lot when people talk about AI. A prompt is simply your question or request. It's whatever words you type into the AI tool. The guide uses a brilliant analogy for this. Think of a prompt like placing an order at a restaurant. If you just look at the waiter and say, "I want food," well, you have no idea what you're going to get. But if you describe exactly what you want, you get a much better result.
Let's look at a really concrete before and after example of this. If you type just the word recipes into an AI assistant, it might give you, a complex baking recipe for a family of 12. But instead, try being specific. Try typing, "Give me 3 easy dinner recipes for one person that take less than 30 minutes." By adding those simple details, how many recipes, for how many people, and the time limit, the AI understands exactly what you need and will give you a customized, absolutely perfect answer.
And hey, here's a crucial reminder. Interacting with AI is a two-way conversation. If the answer it gives you isn't quite right, or maybe it uses words that are just too complicated, you don't have to start all over again. Just reply to it and say, "Can you explain that more simply?" Or, "I actually don't like those recipes. Give me chicken instead." The AI will never, ever get frustrated or tired. It is infinitely patient. Which brings us to Chapter 4, Getting the Best Answers, Prompt Engineering for Beginners.
Here, we're going to take those newly learned prompting skills to the next level. Now, please don't let the phrase prompt engineering intimidate you. It just means learning a few clever tricks to get the absolute best answers out of your AI assistant. And you can do this in 3 simple steps. Step 1, set the scene. Tell the AI who you are. For example, say, "I am a 70-year-old beginner. Please explain how to use Zoom." Giving the AI that context helps it tailor the answer specifically for your life experience. Step 2, ask for a specific format. Tell the AI, "Give me a numbered list," so the instructions are easy to read. Step 3, refine as you go. Keep chatting until the answer is exactly what you need.
And finally, Chapter 5, Staying Safe with AI, Important Rules of the Road.
As with any new tool in life, there are a few safety guidelines we really need to cover. We want to be cautious, for sure, but also empowered. So there's no need for fear-mongering here. Just a few smart, practical rules to keep you and your personal information secure. The very first rule of privacy with AI is understanding how data is stored. You see, many of these AI tools save your conversations to help improve their systems for the future. So a great rule of thumb is to treat every single AI conversation as if it could be read by others. Never type your passwords, your medical records, or sensitive private information into an AI chat. Just keep it friendly and general.
The guide is incredibly clear on this next vital rule to protect yourself from scammers. Legitimate AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Copilot will absolutely never, under any circumstances, ask for your social security number, your credit card, or your bank details. If a chat box is asking you for financial information, you are not talking to a real AI assistant. Plain and simple.
So here are a few specific red flags to keep an eye out for. Beware of urgent requests for money. Watch out for promises that seem too good to be true, like, guaranteed investments. And be very skeptical of any pressure to act immediately. If you ever feel unsure, pressured, or confused while using your computer, remember you have the ultimate power. Just close the window, shut the whole thing down, and call a family member or a friend you trust. You are always in control.
I really want to conclude this on a triumphant note. Just by taking the time to watch this explainer and learn about generative AI, you are already ahead of the curve. You are actively choosing to engage with new technology rather than shying away from it. And the more you use these tools, the more comfortable you're going to feel. You've taken the first, most important step, and you should be incredibly proud of that. Well done. So, I leave you with this final thought and just a little bit of fun homework. Which of the big 3 AI assistants, ChatGPT, Gemini, or Copilot, will you say hello to today? Remember, we've only covered the first 5 foundational chapters today. The rest of Virtualization Options LLC's 10-part series explores amazing things like how to have AI summarize long documents, create custom images, plan travel itineraries, and even help out with your creative hobbies. So pick a tool, try it out, and until next time, happy prompting.